Welcome back to Trucks and Junk. Today we finally get to take this thing for a ride. The weather finally panned out, but even better, today we're going to be comparing it against this. So what we have here is a go-kart with a stock Predator 212 engine, a Ford reverse gearbox, and a torque converter. So this is the exact same setup that you would have to put in this to make that work. So what we're going to be comparing today, because I already know this is going to be faster than that, just because it's a lighter frame, it's a lighter person driving it. So as far as a race, it's going to beat me. But my question is this quieter? Is it more reliable? And can this keep up with this? That's what we're going to find out today.
Is that what you're saying?
What?
Is that what you're saying? As far as off-road capabilities, this one's better?
Yeah.
Alright, so for starters, we're going to take this thing for a ride around here, just nice and easy, just to make sure that everything that I repaired on it worked out and is doing well. And then after that, we'll bring them back down here, and then we'll test which one is quieter. And I'm pretty sure this one's going to be quieter, but you guys want to know how much quieter is it. So we're going to find out. And then after that, we're going to go open them up, and we're going to see if this can at least keep up with that. So if he's out here riding, I can keep up with him and not have to worry about him pulling away from me too far. So let's find out.
So what you're saying is, as far as off-road capabilities, this one's better. Uh-huh. Is that what you're saying?
What?
Is that what you're saying? As far as off-road capabilities, this one's better?
Yeah. What the hell have I got? Freaking. Whoa. Watch out. Man.
Back on out, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, now that we took this thing for a ride, it definitely did a lot better than it did the first time. I didn't feel like I was going to fall through the seat. I mean, it pulled the hills well. It did everything I wanted it to do. I didn't have no problems with it. It definitely does better off-road than that thing, because obviously.
Certain off-road.
You
Like-
did not make that at all, bro.
No, I made it through the
Did
field.
not
I made
make
it through
it.
the field pretty fine, but whenever it comes to the freaking
The rough terrain, he couldn't do it.
mud, the stupid bald tires got stuck.
You just couldn't do it. And it's probably because it's got such a low profile, but that's okay.
Bald tires.
It's okay. It's not made for
I
that,
blame
man.
the tires.
Not yet. Not yet. It's not made for that. Not yet. Stay tuned. But anyway, it did great as far as that goes. Now we're going to test the sound of them. And just so you guys can hear by comparison which one sounds louder, which obviously it's this one. You can tell that just by pulling it up, taking it for a ride, doing whatever, but you guys want to see the difference, so we're gonna show you the difference. So what I'm gonna do is, my mic has three levels of noise reduction. I'm gonna turn them off. That way you get the full effect of the sound of both of these running. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, now the noise reduction is off. So now I'm gonna fire his up first, just so you can hear how loud and vibrating this thing is. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, we had a camera mounted up here on top of his cart, so you could see the view of me riding around, and I'm gonna upload a small clip of it, but this thing vibrates so much that footage is completely unusable. Like, that's how much these Predator 212s vibrate. I'm not knocking the Predator 212s. They are awesome motors, but they do vibrate a whole lot. So when you're trying to put them in something like that, it just ruins the whole effect of a golf cart, my opinion. And it's going to stay my opinion. But let's fire this up so you can see how loud this one is. So as you can tell, you can barely hear me talk over this engine. It is that loud. So imagine sitting here full rev. Go ahead and put it in neutral and rev it up, Oscar. Sitting in full rev, you can't even hear nobody talking to each other. It's just constant engine noise, which is okay for a go-kart, but it's not okay for a golf cart.
What?
So now I'm gonna shut this one down. Go ahead and turn it off there, Oscar. So now I've shut that one down. Now we're gonna fire this one and compare it to the noise of that one. Alright, so now you can hear me talking. This thing is running 100%. And you can hear me talk like normal. There's no problem with the sound of my voice over this thing. And now I'm gonna rev it up just like we did his. And that right there is about as loud as it gets. I mean, there's no, other than all this metal vibrating, because I haven't done the body work. A lot of rivets that are loose and stuff on it. That's pretty much all you hear on this thing. It's not the engine that you hear, it's the all metal vibrating. So that's definitely a plus when you're riding around with family and trying to talk to them. Alright, so now that we know that that is definitely louder than this, I mean, it's obvious, that now we're going to take these both for a ride and see if this can at least keep up with that. If this can at least keep up with that, then it's definitely worth doing the 125cc, especially seeing how much heavier this cart is compared to that. That's what we're going to do now. Enjoy, guys. It's just going to be the one video of me, so you're not going to really get a video of him just because that thing's so vibrating it can't get a good video, and we don't have 2 GoPros yet. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to run around here and see if I can keep up with him. Let's do it. You ready?
What?
You ready? Okay, let's go. Yeah. Alright, so that went well. It did keep up, so it's a little dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, golf carts ain't meant to go that fast. It's a little sketchy, for sure. But yeah, as you guys could probably tell in the video, when I got into 3rd gear, man, I was really pulling up on them. But getting in 3rd gear out here and this off terrain is a little hard to do, especially with the bumps and the curves. You're more or less in 2nd when you're out here in this kind of terrain. But when I got in 3rd, I was really creeping up on them, passed them a couple times. You know, it is a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie. But like I said, the fact that it held up with me putting it through that when it's not meant to go through that is very impressive. Very impressive. Because primarily, this is just supposed to be a cruiser for the family. I just want to see what it can do, honestly. So, but anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. God bless you all, and I will see you on the next one. Probably street legalizing this one, because it's not quite the right weather to start painting that one yet. So we might just go ahead and start working on this one a little bit. and go from there. All right, guys. God bless you all. See you next week.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's